What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? It's your boy JumboJandro back here again with another video. This is gonna be the first video of 2021. Get hype, can get some hype in the chat, hype in the chat. Huh? Get hype, can get some hype in the chat, hype in the chat. (2021) off with a banger, as you can see by the title. By 2021 shouldn't deserve this hype. 2021 is not going to be as good as people think it will. Huh? Alrighty, but before we get into the video, guys, make sure to hit that like button. We're trying to hit 100k by the end of the year, and I know we're gonna hit it. But yeah, make sure to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. We're on the road right now to 20 subscribers, you know what I'm saying? If you're gonna join this journey with me and say that you're an OG 2 years down the line, just subscribe right now, just so they know that you're an OG. Alrighty, but without any further ado, let's get right into the video. So let's just get right into it. Why 2021 is not gonna be better than 2020. Alrighty, so let me talk to you guys right now. I'm just gonna say right now that I'm not talking about like individual in terms of success. I'm talking about like in general for society, right? Because I'm not gonna lie to you, I was in my bag 2020, and if you weren't in your bag, come on, man, what were you doing with your life, man? But yeah, 2021 individually might be a better year, might be a worse year, might just be the same for you individually. But I'm talking about in this video in general for society. You know what I'm saying? And the reason I came up with this topic is because I've seen all over social media, you know, people saying that 2020 was a terrible year and they're excited for 2021. You know what I'm saying? And the reason that ticked me off a little bit is that they're acting like this new year is gonna solve all the problems we have in the world right now. You know what I'm saying? The vaccine did come like very near at the end of the year, and while I do have a lot of hope in the vaccine, you know what I'm saying, it's not looking like it's gonna end it all in 1 year. You know what I'm saying?
No! Say you swear to fucking God, bro.
But I'm flowing a little too much now. But yeah, that's the main reason I wanted to make this video. It's because people just need to stop giving 2021 so much hype without even living it. Like, they were giving hype on it like a month ago and 2 months ago. I know 2020 was a terrible year in general for society, you know, and I'm talking individually. But, you know, sometimes you gotta get through the lows in order to get to the highs.
It's facts! It's facts! It's not facts. These sites is not facts. It's not facts.
And I'm going to talk about that more a little bit further into the video. But yeah. Alright, so now let me tell you guys more about like my reasoning why I don't think it's going to be better than 2020. And so let me just explain this about like the general rules of life in the world we live in. And so one of those rules is balance. Balance is so key in our everyday life in this world that we live on Earth, because everything revolves around balance. Just think about it: your sleep, your homework, your jobs. All right, so I'm gonna give you just a quick example. For example, sleep, right? If you sleep too much, you're gonna get drowsy or whatever. You're not gonna feel like rejuvenated. You're gonna feel more tired than you would if you slept the right amount, right? If you sleep the right amount, you're gonna feel energetic throughout the day. You're gonna have the right amount of energy. Isn't that what energetic? But yeah, and if you get too little sleep, you already know what happens there. So for that's a great example. Sleep, you gotta get the right amount in order for things to work out. And along with that, for every good moment, there's an equally bad moment. And, you know, that goes around with is it New and Second Law?
You are so dumb. You are really dumb. For real.
Brown, you know, but for every action, there's an equal and opposite reaction. That's exactly stuff that is really important in our everyday lives, because if you think about all the bad moments you've had and all the good moments you have, they're gonna balance out. You know what I'm saying? Now, some of you might be asking, like, yo, like, wouldn't that mean that, like, since 2020 was so bad, wouldn't that mean 21 would be just as good as 2020 was bad? I mean, if that makes sense. I'm not gonna lie to you, that's some good thinking. That's a good idea. But in my opinion, I would say no.
Why?
And I think the main reason is that the things that have gone terribly this year are not going to be solved in 1 year. The biggest example is the Roro. You guys really think in 2 years a whole pandemic is going to be over? Especially at the scale that it is right now, at the growth it is right now, even with the vaccine and all that's going on and all the developments that have been going on, I really don't think it's going to be over in the next year. Now, you could argue that this is going to be something that is going to impact us for the rest of our lives, that like people said that like we're probably going to be likely to wear masks like after the pandemic's over, but I'm not talking about that. Like in general, like this whole lockdown thing, I don't think it's going to be over in 1 year, right? And so I'm gonna continue on with that thought. I also think that like it works almost like a wave or a sine graph for my math nerds. So like there are periods when it's gonna be good, there are periods when it's gonna be bad, and there are periods when it's gonna be mediocre, right? And so I'm gonna try to put up a graphic on the screen right now of what it looks like.
Stop the cap. Stop the cap right now.
Thinking about this a little bit more as like a wave, a lot of people said that 2016 was kind of like the peak. You know what I'm saying? Because Lil Uzi was peaking, Nav was peaking, and there's some good stuff in 2016. I'm not gonna lie to you. And of course 2020 is of course in the negative. And then but I don't think 2019, 2018, and 2017 weren't too bad. Like they were just mediocre. Honestly, you could put 2019 that like it was a little bit bad. But I think 2016, 2017, 2018 were good, right? So that means there are 2 years leading up to the peak or the lows, right? So that means that 2019 and 2020 are just the 2 intermediates of the low, you know what I'm saying? So that means 2021 is at that peak bottom.
No! Fuck! Shit!
So based on my logic and just some trends from the past years, I think that 2021 is not going to be better than 2020, and even if it is better, it's still going to be bad. And that the reasoning is that like stuff that has happened in 2020 has been so bad that it's going to continue regressing downwards until we finally are able to stop it, right? I think 2021 is the year where a lot of this all the bad things that have gone this year are going to start slowing down, right? For example, the Roro, shout out to Flight Reacts, but that's going to start slowing down this year, but it's still not going to end, right? And a lot of people think it is going to end this year, and I do have a lot of hope in our vaccine, our system and stuff, but I just don't think it's going to end in this year. Alrighty, but the better reason I wanted to make this video is that like just even if 2021 is going to be bad, that doesn't mean individually you can't have a good year, right? Because like society's going to go through a lot of changes, and it's going to be bad, it's going to be good. Like for example, you know, back in the day when the market crashed, was it 2008 or whatever, the house market crash, like no one expected that stuff to happen, right? It just happens unexpectedly. Like shit just hits the fan when it wants to, right? For example, for me, near the end of November, I had a 55-gallon turtle tank, right, with 2 turtles, Shelly and Dennis. Shout out to them, cute ass. But yeah, out of nowhere, our tank just started leaking, right? And the reasoning was that it was getting like we had gotten it from a past owner, and you know he had it for a while, and so it just started leaking because the silicone gave out, and it just happened randomly out of nowhere. Like, but yeah, it just happens out of nowhere, right? And you can't. That stuff is out of your control, right? But what is in your control is your actions and what you do, you know? And as I said in the beginning, 2020, I was in my bag, and honestly, it's just the start. Like 2020 and 2021 are my years, my opinion. I was going ham 2020 and 2021, and it's all just based on me and my hunger, you know? Everything that's going on around me, I can't change and I can't impact, so I'm just gonna impact as much as I can, right? And that's gonna be my actions and what I do. Now that you're watching this video at this point, this just looked like a wake-up call. If you weren't hungry in 2020, and when I mean hungry, I'm not talking about food. I'm talking like for success, for something, for that something you're looking for. If you weren't hungry in 2020, you will struggle in 2021. But that doesn't mean you can't succeed in 2021. Just because 1 year was bad doesn't mean the next one is gonna be just as bad. It's all up to you and your mindset of what you make out of it. Oh, and the reason you will struggle in 2021 is because 2020 really differentiated those that were hungry and those that weren't, right? So people that were in their bag, we're talking Flight Reacts, we're talking a lot of huge YouTubers. Shout out to Verpion too, bro. 250,000 subscribers in pretty much a year. That is crazy on his part. But yeah, Verpion was in his bag. There were a lot of YouTubers in their bag. Like people making the impact, people on TikTok. As much as I like to hate on people on TikTok, you know, they were in their bag. They did their things. And we really saw them succeed, right? Now, if you were hungry, that hunger's gonna transport over.
I'm stuck on this roof. It's burning this shit. It's smoke in my eyes. It's smoke in his eyes. Yes, there's smoke in my eyes. Jig, what the fuck is this? IDK. Let me get back to this shit. Hey, jumping off the roof with this one jumping.
And if you weren't hungry, that non-hunger is also gonna transport over. So it's gonna be harder for you to, you know what I'm saying, go from that downward slope to that upward slope, but it still can be done. It still can be done, and I have my faith in all of you watching this.
Yes, 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 yes.
And let me tell you guys something. It's literally all in your mind, right? You can set your mind to something and you can do it, and that's literally on baby, bro. That's literally on baby. No cliche stuff, but it's legit just facts. I've seen it before my own two eyes that if you set your mind on doing something, achieving something, doing something in your life, you're going to achieve it. No matter how down bad you are, no matter what your life is right now, if you set your mind to something and you truly believe in it. And I think that's the key part that a lot of people miss, is that you have to believe in it. If you just say like, oh, I'm gonna be rich one day, and then you just sit around all day on your couch and watch TV, right? You could think that you're going to be rich one day, but you don't believe that you're going to be rich one day. And just think about that definition difference. Thinking versus believing. You know what I'm saying? Pull up the dictionary right now. Tell me what that means.
No.
Yeah, but you got to truly believe in something, and you truly got to achieve for it. Because just thinking about something is not going to make you achieve it out of nowhere, right? Now, honestly, I feel like I should make a video on how to get in your bag 2021. Let me know if I should do that down in the comments below. But I got you guys so many tips, stuff I've gone through. Because, you know, I was in my bag 2020. I wasn't in my bag Was I in my bag 2019? I'm not gonna lie, 2019 I was also kind of in my bag, but 2020 I was in my bag. I'm not gonna lie to you. In 2021 we are gonna be in our bag. Confirmed, like it's confirmed we're gonna be in our bag. Yeah, I can make a video on there if you guys would like, or on how to be that man. But yeah, just to get like a little outline of this video. Basically, don't think 2021 is gonna solve all the problems in the world, because if you do, you will be disappointed. Like 2020 just brought too much for it destroyed too much stuff for us to fix. Like, I'm just keeping it a buck. It destroyed too much for us to fix in 1 year. I think the biggest key to having a good year is just focus on yourself and getting in your bag. You gotta be successful by yourself before you're able to impact others. You know what I'm saying? You gotta focus on yourself in order for yourself to have a good year. Whew. Jeez. I just drank some fact soup this morning. God damn. Alright, but yeah, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. I just spat some facts. So make sure to share this video, comment, like, and subscribe. You know what I'm saying, the good old deal. And I hope you guys enjoy your 2021 and make the most out of it that you can. I just want to send out love to all of you, because, you know what I'm saying, I couldn't be where I'm at without you guys. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it. Get in your bag. And JumboJandro is on my chicken.
I'm stuck on this roof. It's burning this shit. It's smoke in my eyes. It's smoke in his eyes. Yes, there's smoke in my eyes. Jig, what the fuck is this? IDK. Let me get back to this shit. Hey, jumping off the roof with this one jumping off the roof.